So the set by default is quite boring and I don't really like the color, so I decided I'm gonna do something about it. The first step, you would start by removing all of the hardware from the drums. And I'm just using a cheap old regular can of spray paint. I prefer the chrome because I like the look of it. You will lay your hardware on a piece of cardboard and you would just spray paint it until you have the color that you would like it. And then it's best to take a microfiber cloth and just wipe your drums down because you could have dust and lint in between. You just want to have a clean surface to spray upon. And what I'm using for the wrap is just regular old wallpaper. I found the wood grains that are running horizontally and I liked it, so I decided I'll be using it on all of the drums. So really how you would do this is actually a time lapse of the process, but you would just peel the adhesive layer off from the wallpaper and you would just use a squeegee or an ID card or something of a stiff plastic and you would just roll the bubbles out. Try not to get any ear bubbles inside and just roll your way all the way around through the drums until you have a nice perfect seam so you would have no dust or anything that gets trapped in between. And it is very important for you to clean your drum set, so make sure that your drums are very clean before you start this process. And as you can see, it's almost completed, but this took me like about 10 minutes. So proceed with caution. So what you will want to do next is just crease the drums so you would have a place for your knife to fit evenly inside so you could have a clean cut. So the next step is for you to just take a razor or a blade and just run it along where the blue layer of the drums was before. Now the edges of the blue layer serve as a guide point for the knife to run along. So it would peel and would rip apart the wrap of the drum very evenly. Here's a look of how it's done. Now this is just comparison of a before and after, but they're not of the same drum, they're actually the two toms. I haven't installed the chrome hardware as yet, but you'll see it in the final product. Stay tuned.